Hey family, hope y'all are doing well. We are going to get a message to see if your ancestors approve of your love connection. That is going to be what the reading is about. You're going to have a chance to choose 3 piles. This is going to be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I'm going to be using my divining, and then we'll go through the cards. So let's see how this goes. I'll meet y'all on the other side. Choose the pile that intuitively speaks to you. And let's tap in. Hi, pile 1. So if you chose this pile, this is your reading. So we're going to set the cards aside for now. This is gonna give us extra confirmation, but let's start with the divining part to find out. Okay, ancestors, spirit guides. This pile number 1, does their ancestors approve of this love connection that they're in? Does the ancestors approve of the love connection that they're in? Pile 1. Okay. Let me get my little pointer. Okay. So, a lot of you may be surrendering to this connection. Healing from the connection at this time. Your ancestors want you to place a priority on your healing right now. The smaller shells. Oh, there he is. I couldn't find you over there. I think you are accepting change. You're open to change. You're changing. You're in some type of transformation. It's like you may be freeing yourself of a connection, rising above this connection. I don't know if you outgrown the situation with this person. You may be getting visions or dreams about whoever you're thinking about right now. And these visions or dreams it's going to direct you it's going to lead you, give you answers in how this person feels, if there's something that you need to be aware of. Yeah, of this time. There's something significant that needs to be healed on your father's side, bloodline. They don't want you to go through the same thing that your mom went through, your dad went through. They want you to heal. It's something about you being present in the moment, not being in some type of illusion concerning this connection. Like I said, it's some type of illusion. It's like you're not going anywhere. It's some type of lesson that needs to be learned. You may be feeling stuck at this time financially, in relationships, spiritually. Spirit says it's important for you to take some accountability in how you came, how this connection was, how you manifested this connection, I'm hearing, or how you came into the situation. Be aware of your part, because there's always two sides to the story. If you are dimming your light to fit in, they want you to not do that. They want you to shine brightly. Explore your passions, explore your talents, because you have a lot to offer. You are moving around the world blindly. They want you to open your eyes, open your spiritual eyes to what's happening. Take off your rose-colored glasses concerning this connection. You may be stuck in some type, this may be like, this connection is actually lowering your, we say, energy levels, your vibration. You may find yourself down, moody, angry, confused, depressed in this connection right now. They want you to pay attention to connect to positive vibes. Pay attention to what you consume. Pay attention to what you listen to. Remove yourself from toxic situations, negative people. If this person is negative, if they're draining you of your light, then that's what they're saying. You have to put yourself first. There's something that, yeah, you need to remove. Person, place, or thing. If it's this person, if there's something that, a grudge that you're holding on to, you need to let that go. You may need to forgive someone. They are trying to send you messages. They want you to remove distractions and quiet your mind so you can hear their guidance. They want you to take back control, take control of your reality, because you can't see the vision that you have for your life. It's like you put other people before you. They want to remind you, Power One, that you are strong, that you are mighty, that you are able to do great things. But first, it starts with being self-aware. Stop staying silent when you want to speak. Listen to your intuition, to that inner compass, because it's telling you something. It's telling you something. The number 7, represents Jupiter energy. It's about having faith, holding on to hope, being optimistic, exploring adventure. Maybe they want you to put you first. You're putting other people, you're putting this person on a pedestal, right? Pile 1, you are very friendly, you're very optimistic, and whatever this is, whatever this connection is, whatever was done in this connection, whatever baggage this is holding you back. You need a great deal of freedom to explore, and I believe this connection is like dimming your light. I don't know if you're trying to stay in the background while you give this person more, allow this person to lead, but it should be a partnership. It's about a partnership. It's not about a dictatorship in your connection. Are you fully invested in this connection? Or have you always had some type of reservation? It's like you guard your heart because you don't want to get hurt. Or you always have that protection around you where you're going to wait and see how things turn out. I don't know if there's some type of resentment in this connection on maybe maybe a person was allowed to pursue their dreams, or I don't know if you're a stay-at-home mother, or it's something about that where you may carry resentment on maybe this person goes out and has a social life and has different options, have different people to talk to, and maybe you're home with the kids, and that's admirable. However, you need a life too, right? You need a life too, Pile 1. So, okay. So that's the divination portion. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get into your cards. Healing. Okay. Pile 1. What are the ancestors? Do the ancestors approve of this connection? Okay, so let's first look at your energy. I forgive to set myself free. My forgiveness isn't for you, it's for my path to healing and liberation. Didn't I say there's something significant about your healing, about putting yourself first, about first forgiving yourself and then forgiving others? It seems like there is an ancestral pattern where the women in your bloodline or the men in your bloodline weren't able to fully express themselves. They were kind of stifled. So it's something, forgiveness is key in this pile. Hidden blessings. You are being asked to go in a new direction. You will be amazingly surprised by the detour. It will be unknown territory for you. So if something doesn't work out, because when as you know, we can plan and we can plan and we can plan, but the universe, our ancestors, our spirit team was for our highest good, and they want you to take another route. The usual route in this connection is not working. And this is going to be a hidden blessing for you. And you are surrendering to it. You're going to be surprised. They want you to know that you are enough, that you are sufficient. That you are tilling the land, planting seeds. This is time for you to start over, Pile 1. You have the right amount needed to grow your vision. You have everything that you need. God bless dirt, and dirt don't hurt. So don't be afraid to start over. This is about breaking down those toxic foundations that are within your bloodline. There's something significant about witches. Witches. Why did I say witches? We could have witches in your bloodline, if that's what they called it back then. Women's treachery and selfish mother here. That's significant. Someone only cares about themselves, their needs, and they will fight over, I'm hearing, a man for attention. They don't want you to do that. Because there's consequences to that. You see this rose bush, you're climbing a rose bush. But in order for you to enjoy the roses, you're going to be pricked by thorns. And they want you to know, is it worth it? Is it worth it to fight for someone who doesn't fight for you? Creativity, gateway to creation, creative solutions, ideas. A strong urge to express yourself. Yeah. You've been quiet for too long. You have all the tools that you need to paint this beautiful masterpiece. If this doesn't work out, it's a hidden blessing, because this is what you don't see. You don't see them that your person may have had a selfish mother. You could have had a selfish mother. That is the foundation, and people backstabbing each other. It's like about women, the jealousy, they're not satisfied, they compare themselves. That's significant for someone. You deserve more. On a pedestal, great admiration, idolizing and denying flaws, feeling they're out of their league. Yeah. You're putting someone in a pedestal. We talked about illusion here. You have great admiration for this person. Your ancestors have great admiration for you. And they don't want you to be silent anymore. There's going to be consequences if you don't take control of your situation. They want you to watch less tarot and use your own intuition. So don't base your love life on general readings, right? They want you, like I said, in this healing, they want you to quiet your mind because they're sending you messages through dreams, through visions, through gut feelings. I'm hearing through animals as well. Pay attention to the animals that come up to you, that appear in your path, and look for the spiritual meaning in that. Because they're giving you signs and messages, Power One. And whatever you want, that will be a yes. So, this may be a detour, but not an ending. But you have to forgive yourself to set yourself free. Because it's like the analogy of you ingesting poison. If you don't forgive, it's like you drinking poison. And you're waiting to see if the other person is affected. But you're the one that's slowly disintegrating, wasting away. So whatever you're thinking about, that will be a yes. On a pedestal, they put you on a pedestal. They don't want to see you go through the same things that they went through, that your ancestors went through. You're opening a gateway to your creation. This is a portal that's opening. You're going to come up with creative ideas and solutions. So, basically, does your ancestors approve of your love connection? What do you think? Only you know. I'm just giving you a tour of, I'm giving you, lifting the veil. So you can make the best decision for yourself. So stay optimistic, keep your faith, trust in the process, trust that everything that is meant for you will be for you, Power One. I heard rejection is your protection. A detour is because there's something that, a whole lot of heartache that you could have avoided at this time. If you would have went along with this connection. Maybe it's not the right time. It's time for you to put yourself first, to put you on a pedestal. For you to pour into yourself and all your accomplishments and all the things that you have done. The great person that you are, Power One. So, yeah. All right. That is your reading. I hope this helped you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye. Pile 2. If you select this pile, this is your reading. So we're going to find out if your ancestors approve of your love connection. So these are the cards that I pulled. We're going to look at these after I divine for you to see, get some messages from the unseen realm, from the spirit realm, to find out if your ancestors approve of your connection. So let's get into it. Ancestor, spirit guides. Does Pals choose? Does their ancestors approve of their love connection? What do you have to say? Okay. First of all, there's agreement between both ancestors. There's balance. They both want what's best. So it's not like your ancestors from your mom's side or your maternal side want something different for you. So they're in agreement in what's best for you. You are surrendering to the process. I'm hearing letting it flow. What will be, will be. I'm hearing that song, Que Sera, Sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future is not ours to see. Que Sera, Sera. What will be, will be. I'm feeling like a very chill vibe off of this from you, pal, too. As far as this connection, I think you already know. You have a sense of knowing. Your intuition is high. You're very peaceful. You walk in integrity. You have a pure heart and good intentions. Something about the shell. Yes. Yes. They're speaking. Your ancestors have a lot to say. They want you to be more vocal. I'm hearing open your mouth. A closed mouth don't get fed. A lot of you may be compromising yourself or wanting to keep the peace. A lot of you are chill, don't want to cause a scene. But there's a lot that you're holding in. And when you hold that in instead of speaking, a lot of resentment grows. And then you start talking to yourself negatively. And then you're uncomfortable. And then you close yourself off. And then you start to get paranoid about the world. You may think the world is against you. This is an opportunity. This connection is helping you grow, pal, too. I don't know if it's going to be in the long run, but this connection is helping you grow. They want you to get out of a negative mindset of talking to yourself. They want you to speak. They want you to write down what's good. What's good. Be grateful for what's happening in your life right now. Even though you may not feel like things are going great, but be grateful for what you have. So when blessings come, so you open up that opportunity for more blessings to flow in your life. Change. You're in a season of change. Change is upon you right now. Pile 2. And you may feel stuck. This transformation is uncomfortable. This connection is in a season of change because you are changing. People change. And in order for a connection to grow, then you have to accept the other person, how they change. Nobody stays the same. And if they do stay the same, then one of you is eventually going to outgrow the other. You're having a different viewpoint on things, and they want you to talk about those instead of always compromising. Hmm. Hmm. Where's this car going? Where are you going? You're connecting with your ancestors. Like I said, pile 2, you're very intuitive. People are going to come into your life, and your ancestors want you to trust them to get you where you need to be. There's going to be helpers. They're going to be allies. They want you to know that your path is clear and to be aware of challenges that come up so you can be equipped to overcome those and to be successful. You're going places, pal, too. And it seems like you're already in that balanced state. You try to stay balanced. They want you to stay balanced spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. You are a force of nature. So it's imperative that you connect with nature so you can ground yourself and get that strength. A lot of you are very wise. You are very wise. And someone doesn't have the same vision as you. You may be on 2 separate pages in this connection. You may like to engage in different things. It's like opposites attract. But it seems like you are distancing yourself from whatever this is. It's like you're slowly being pulled away from toxic people, toxic situations, negative patterns. Anything else, Spirit? It's something significant. Let me look up that number 4. Y'all could have life path number 4. You could be born in April, born the 4th of the month. Earth element. 4 represents the earth. It's about you gaining stability. Like I said, grounding yourself. Creating habits. Not giving up. Having that tenacity to move forward. Being happy, being grateful, being stable. You're very practical. Like I said, you have strong respect for the natural laws. It's about you living in integrity, and you are not going to compromise your standards, Pile 2. Your ancestors do not want you to compromise your standards, compromise your integrity for the sake of a connection. You are a hard worker, and your rewards are coming towards you. A lot of you may like to work out, exercise, something significant about that. Staying in balance. You have a lot of strong opinions by nature, right? So when you, Pile 2, when you really believe in something, you like, it's hard to sway your opinion away from it. And that may cause you to be critical of others as well as yourself, being judgmental. So don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace. Give others grace as well. In this connection, I heard because you're not always right. You're very trustworthy, and you're a very loyal friend, Pile 2. You are. Yeah. So let's look up the number 9. Let's see what the number 9 represents. It represents the new moon. So it's about endings. It's about wisdom. Taking the lessons that you learn and applying those and moving forward. Understanding. Having compassion. Connecting to community. Maybe doing some type of community service. A cycle is ending. This relationship may be ending, or a chapter is ending in your story. This is about, Pile 2, you being whole and complete. You're naturally selfless. You believe in helping others, and you're sensitive to others' needs. A lot of you could be in the health field, and caring professions. You could be caring for, you have children, you're caring for aging parents. And it's the little things that make you happy. So you don't need a lot of money. I mean, you want your needs to be met, and you want a little, maybe to take a vacation or something, but the material things aren't a priority for you. I'm getting this is a very spiritual pile. In spirit, your ancestors are reminding you to treat yourself as well, to extend the same compassion that you extend to others, and to try to avoid overdoing it or people pleasing. All right, pile 2. That is what your ancestors had to say about that. Now let's get into your messages. Pile 2. Let's find out the overall energy. Okay. Put this. Okay, so overall energy. I find myself in letting you go. Releasing you gave me the freedom to rediscover who I am. So you may have had to let someone go, or you may need, your ancestors are calling you to let this person go so you can discover who you are. So you can pamper yourself, so you can appreciate yourself. Spirit says you just don't know how good you got it. We often forget how good we have it compared to those who came before us. Let's be grateful for the conveniences and opportunities we enjoy every day. So our ancestors were not able to pamper themselves. They were not giving that space. So they want you to take advantage of it. They want you to reset your nervous system so you're not always on high alert. You're not always trying to figure out what everyone else needs. You're not always trying to put out fires. That you're not always trying to take on people's baggage that's their own to figure out. We have separation here. Separating from your soulmate can be painful, but let your pain be a catalyst for change. We did talk about change. Go deep within yourself. Pile 2, if you find yourself this connection that you need to separate from in order to know who you are, then it's for your highest good. It's painful, yes. Hell yeah, it hurts. But it's a catalyst. It's going to change your journey. It's a pivotal moment in your journey where you look back and say, if that person had not came into my life, I would have been doing the same things. Spirit wants you to let go of control, to release control. Allow divine timing to come in. Surrender to the process. I know you have a lot of, you may have had a lot of expectations, but like I said, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future is not ours to see, que sera, sera. What will be, will be. This is about you expanding, you growing. Your soul wants to, is calling you to break out of its shell. You may have been in a partnership with a greedy man or a greedy woman. Someone who didn't like to share, someone who was very selfish. It was all about them. You had to compromise, you had to settle for the sake of sparing this person's feelings, emotions. This is someone who, I'm hearing financial abuse, emotional abuse, maybe physical abuse. Spirit wants you to be in partnership with yourself. Your ancestors want to be they want to partner with you. They want to help you. And I didn't even see these cards. Your ancestors say you will get the life of your dreams if you drop that 0. So this person is obviously not adding any value into your life. How to? They're just taking up space. Just blocking your path. If they're not going to add to you, if they're not going to compromise, if it's all about what they want, what they need, then it's not a partnership. Who told you that was your twin? Maybe some of you are stuck on twin flames, or this is the person for me, there's no one else. No, it's time for you to open your eyes and to not hold on to things that don't want to be held on to. This is a time for you to appreciate yourself and to know that you don't have to stay stuck in situations that are unrequited. Love. We have perfect match, great chemistry, highly compatible, quick connection. Drinking to forget, trying to move on the rebound, deeply missing you. Like I said, you could have thought this person was your perfect match. There was a quick, connection. There was a spark. There was a light. There was a flame there. But I'm hearing that flame it's slowly tempered. That's the word I'm getting. It slowly was smothered. Drinking to forget. Someone was drinking in this connection, trying to escape their feelings, trying to not think about you. It could have been you. It could have been them. But you're not going to find your answer in alcohol and escaping drugs. I'm hearing. I don't know why I said drugs. You miss this person and they miss you. And it's painful right now. But Spirit says, let go of control. Find yourself first. Because if you give people the power to take over your future, to take over your life, they're always going to put themselves first. So don't suffer for the sake of suffering. You came into this world by yourself, Pile 2, and you will leave this world by yourself. And only you know the right decision to make. But drinking is not the answer. Numbing your feelings is not the answer. It's time for you to take control of your life because your ancestors are here and they are supporting you. They want you to pamper yourself. You deserve it. You deserve that spa day. You deserve that staycation. You deserve that vacation by yourself to get to be in your own thoughts. This is about you, Pile 2. So yeah, that is the message I had for you. If this helped you in some way, Pile 2, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you selected this pile, this is your reading. So I'm going to read these cards at the end concerning your connection. Do your ancestors approve of your love connection, of this love connection? So we're going to find out that. But first, I'm going to divine to see what's going on in your connection. What's going on with you? Do an energy check-in. So, all right. Let's get started. Pile 3. So ancestors, spirit guides. Does Pile 3's ancestors approve of their love connection? Does Pile 3's ancestors approve of their love connection, Spirit? All right. I'm hearing doing it for the cause. I don't know if that's something. That means something to somebody. Doing it for the cause, whatever that is. There's something significant about your maternal line. It's something hidden that is going to be concealed soon. A lot of you are surrendering to this connection, surrendering to the cause of why this connection came into your life. Why did this connection come into your life, Pile 3? What do you think? Only you know the answer to that. Only you know the answer to that. This shell, see how close this shell is to the father's side, the lineage. There's some clarity. There's confusion. There's something that needs to be addressed in this. A lot of you may be closer to your father's side than your mother's side. There's different messages. There's different lessons that they're trying to tell you. Pile 3, for your mother's side, your mother's lineage. I'm getting the vision of a tortoise shell protecting yourself. Slow but steady wins the race. Taking your time with this connection. I'm hearing not exposing your hand too quick. Keep going at the same pace. Keep going at the same pace. Keep going at the same pace, huh? What pace is that? This connection is going at the right pace. Everything is happening as planned. Your father's side is very protective of you. Pile 3. There's protection coming from like male ancestors. They're giving you strength in this connection. They want what's best for you. They're very protective, like I said. In order for anyone to get to you, they have to go through them. You may be feeling vulnerable. You may be even shy. It takes a lot to get you out of your shell, pile 3. It takes a lot to get you out of your shell. They want you to be present. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to what is happening in this connection. I believe, like I said, in pile 3 and pile 2, this card was the same, in the same direction. You're going places. You're connecting with your ancestors at this time. And they want you to, like I told pile 2, to allow people to come in, to people are going to come into your life who you can trust. So you may be able to get out of that shell that you're in, because this change, there's change coming, and change is uncomfortable. A lot of you are being urged to get out of your comfort zone. And know that when challenges and obstacles do come up, you will be successful, because you have a team around you who support you. It's important for you to stay balanced during this crazy world that we live in regards to whatever it is, relationships. Just stay present, stay in the moment, stay focused on the important things, and don't let too much toxicity enter your life. That can be TV, that can be a lot of things, people, places, things. Keep your vibration high. It's important for you to do that at this time. Like I said, change is upon you. Change is upon you, pile 3. And even though you're feeling stuck right now, even though you're getting a lot of no's in your life, know that better days are coming. Take the path of, take the path of least resistance. Don't make things harder for yourself. Because you don't see the vision of your life as your ancestors see. That they can see things coming that you don't see. And they protect you from a lot of things that happen, that could happen. They avert a lot of danger away from you. A lot of you may have put yourself in dangerous, toxic situations, and they delivered you from that, pile 3. And if this is something that you're trying to get out of, then you are going to be successful in doing that. Only you know the answer. The answers are within. Your spirit team, like I said, is sending you messages. They're going to be sending you dreams. They want you to get rid of the distractions in your life. They want you to silence yourself your environment. Mama making a picture of a square. Protect your energy, protect your peace. And they're going to tell you how to move forward, what you need to do to move forward. They're saying even though your life may be uneventful, may be bland, all things start when you take control, take your power back, start being a participant in your own life. And don't give your power away to other people. And you can do this by start making changes, small changes that empower you. Speak up when you want to stay silent. Be your own hero despite what other people think. Be your authentic self. They want you to know that you are strong, that you are mighty, Pal 3. Just like the eagle who rises above in the storm, who faces the storm. They want you to listen to your intuition, to that inner guidance, to that gut feeling. And everything is going to fall into place as it should. I'm hearing break out of your shell. Break out of your shell, Pile 3. The number 6 represents Venus energy. This is about harmony. This is about love. This is about inviting beauty, balancing attraction, friendships, being creative. A lot of you, I'm hearing life path number 6, born the 6th of the month in June, born, the 6th day of the month. Let me prop you up, Pile 3. A lot of you have a very graceful, I heard you were raised right, have manners, are very charming, outgoing, and friendly. You have excellent taste and know what quality is, right? You can look, you can see when things are quality. You may like the designer brands. You may be excellent artists. A lot of you are blessed with attractiveness. A lot of you are this pile is very attractive. You have bright eyes and beautiful features. And your love for the good things in life may cause you to put on a little weight. Like I said, because you're so charming and people gravitate toward you, you may be introverted. You may like your space. And you may prefer to stay at home in the comfort of just your close friends and family, rather than to stray too far outside your comfort zone. That's why I said the turtle in the shell. But there's beauty. You're beautiful inside and out, Pile 3. So, yeah. Take those messages as you see fit. Pile 3. Okay. So does your ancestors approve of your connection? Pile 3. Let's see. Let's get your overall energy. All right, the overall energy. I blame you to escape my guilt. It's a lot of finger pointing in this connection. I acknowledge my thoughts. Acknowledging my thoughts is too painful, so I shift the responsibility onto you. So whoever you're dealing with likes to project a lot of their insecurities, a lot of the things that they accuse you for is really about them. That your ancestors aren't happy. They're saying, I'm not one of your little friends. So somebody is being disrespectful. Somebody needs to stand in their authority. Respect your elders for their wisdom and experience. They have much to offer. Be kind and show them respect and appreciation. So this could be an elder, this could be a mom or dad or somebody. Someone feels disrespected in this connection. I'm just putting out only, I'm reading for a lot of people, so I can't get too specific. So someone's ancestors or someone's mom and dad, or they ain't having it. They say, you have talked to me this way for too long. Someone feels disrespected. We have the climax here. There's anxiety and worries about your bond with your twin. You may be in separation, but if you get through it, you'll emerge stronger than ever. So, you know how you get to a climax in a movie? It's building up, it's building up. You know something's going to happen. It's like you're going up a roller coaster. You're climbing the top. You're climbing the top. The anticipation is building, and when you get to the top, you can see everything. You get clarity on everything. That's what's happening in your relationship right now. You're on the pinnacle of clarity, even though it makes you anxious because you don't know what's going to work out or how it's going to be. You may be in separation. You may be in a no contact situation with your person. And you're worrying about, is this going to actually last? Or this is about respect first. That's what I'm getting. Someone may be frustrated. They want to scream, act out. A lot of secrets were kept in a house. A lot of people want to know what's going on in your house. Things look good on the outside. I'm hearing, what's that analogy? A glass house? Something about you can't throw stones at a glass house. Something like that. I can't think of the quote right now. Don't throw stones if your house is glass. I know I'm messing it up, but yeah. This is about healing. Get you some rose quartz to facilitate your heart opening up. If you are not in contact with your person, this is a perfect time for you to heal. You don't want to listen to any negative gossip, any people putting their opinions on your situation, on how they feel or what they would do. This is about you going within, healing. Maybe you two need to heal the connection with each other. Heal yourselves first. Because when you try to match a heal with an unhealed person, it'll last for a minute, but the long term, it won't. It's a lot of finger pointing, a lot of blame between you and your person. Maybe more of your person's side. A lot of indecision, a lot of hot and cold, back and forth, in and out energy. Lack of consistency that made you, that just like wreck your nervous system. Gave you anxiety, was fearful about what's going to happen next, or is this person going to reach out, or why are they treating me this way? A lot of secrets were kept to put on this facade that things were okay when things really weren't. Spirit wants you to know that you're in a safe place right now. So even though you don't feel like things are happening, you're safe, you're loved, feels like home, sense of security, comfort zone. So even though this person was inconsistent, you felt like home to them. Maybe they never had a home. You felt like home to each other. It's a lot of push and pull energy. Your person could have been materialistic, always working. It's about money, making more money, 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 money. And although, like I said, you are beautiful, you do like the finer things in life. You're about grace. It's about balance. It's about the important things in life. So even though this connection, pile 3, it says false start, they are the one, but not now. Like I said, this separation is allowing both of you to heal, both of you to grow, giving both of you the space to realize who you are, to confront the shadows within yourself, so that when you come back together again, I get reconciliation in this pile. Another time, not now. But healing has to come first. This is a safe place. This relationship was rocky at some point. And your ancestors are not going to let someone unhealed come into your orbit if you are healed. So they're giving you and this person the opportunity to heal. They say they are the one, but not right now. They're focused on their bag. Maybe you need to focus on yours, focus on what's important. Keep that balance, keep your harmony, stay balanced mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So you can remove all those blockages so you can create the life that you want. You're a beautiful person, Pile 3, and you deserve the best, and you will get the best. And your ancestors don't play about you. All right, Pile 3, that is the energy that I have. That is your reading. I hope this helped you in some way. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.